Oh. Good girl. You ready, Freddie? Welcome back, True to Horsemanship. This is a 3-year-old Andalusian that we've been filming together, and nice thing about it, right now we're probably getting into things where some people get in trouble with because of weather and all, not getting the rider like I do. So I've been holding off on really canning her until we film, but I'm still working on the same things. No, I didn't show how we warmed up because, you know, no use of it. And today I think we did it, what, 2 minutes on the ground and warmed her up, because somebody can't say this, but I can. Lunging a horse until they lathered up, it's not going to get them to think. I'm sorry, people. All you're doing is wearing that dang horse down. Get control of their bodies, get control of their mind. But lunging them, putting them on a circle, lunge them until they're all lathered up, you're not getting their minds. You're wearing the horse down, and yeah, they get submissive. And somebody told me about this horse is all lathered up so he can unlock the mind. That's not unlocking the mind. That is getting the horse wore out. So, and it tickles me, that same person would see me get in trouble with a hip or something, and they go bonkers. Like, how cruel that is. Or use a plastic bag to de-spook them. That is just terrible. But, so that's my little short tidbit for right now. You'll see a crop in my back pocket. If I need it, it's there. This dressage whip, as y'all seen in previous episodes, she'll kick out a little bit using the leg. Now I'm going, because I don't like using my spurs to push a horse forward, I'll usually use a dressage whip for that reason. My spurs primarily are, at the end of the day, right and left turns. They're not to push a horse forward. So in the process, if I do go to a canter day, I'll squeeze my legs, and then 1, 2, please, pretty please with sugar on it. And we'll just go short spurts, loping. Now, primarily what I've been working on her, number one, is getting her soft to the mouth, getting her to hold it a little bit longer now. And what I said about this is where people get in trouble. Like right now, she's holding it pretty good, but if she starts pushing on it, people say, well, I've held her for a couple seconds, and I'm going to let go because of poor little horsey. So all you're going to be doing is teaching this horse to push on your hands. And what I've primarily been working on, controlling the shoulder. Like right there, she wants to back up. I'm going to keep steady. Look the direction I want to travel. Like right there, you notice when I picked up, I'm going to look around the corner, as I call it. I'm not going to let her walk forward. I'm going to move that shoulder around. Good girl. I'm going to sit. My hands haven't changed. I got my head set I want. I got it a little bit behind the vertical because I plan on showing her. So when I get in the ring or whatever, I get her on the vertical, she'll be there. So I hold that. I'm going to ride forward. See, my hands haven't changed positions. I want to be able to move this horse's body, whatever end. There's a little sticky foot. She doesn't have that down pretty yet, but I'm not worried about it right now. And notice I'm not using the rail to teach her how to half pass or side pass. I don't like doing that. I'll just, while she's moving, I just look the direction I want to go, give her some leg, and I keep that leg on her until she moves. Now, let's say she didn't move. Instead of going with my spur, I go with my crop and give her a tap behind where my leg's at. You know, if this is my warm-up, I want to make sure I got control of her feet. Make sure I can move that hip. Look at that hip, maybe move my foot back a little bit and move that hip. I just changed my leg position just a tad. Move that hip. And also while moving that hip, I move my leg a little bit and we just go this way. Cool. So that's basically what I'm doing, just really working on controlling her feet. Once I got her feet controlled, I can go and follow her training pretty easily. And she'll be safe for the trail. You know, I use all my arena. Right now I'm just going to use the rail a little bit. In other words, my whole principle about it, control the horse's feet. Let her trot out. Do some rollbacks just a little bit at a trot. They're not pretty, but I don't have that many rides on her. I can make it look like I do, but I don't. Now I'm not going to constantly hold on to her. Right now, I'm going to let her travel. She's a little worried about that tarp, so I want to just turn her back down this tarp. And work her down this rail. Where she was worried about, I'm going to work her to it. I'm not going to let her get it come off of it. So now we just go down the tarp. Right now, like I said, I don't have a hold of her. I'm going to just let her know she can move out. At some point, I'll grab hold of her a little bit, get her on the vertical, and push her forward with my calves. Right there. I want to use this whole arena. I'm not going to just be stuck on the rail, do some serpentine. I'm going to have control of this horse. I'm going to use a combination of my legs. If I want to go to the left, I use my right leg. If I want to go to the right, I use my left leg. Put a little left rein, off rein on her. And then, if I have to back up with my directional rein, I will. Like I said, this is an exceptional mare. I mean, I don't have many rides on her at all. Thank God the owners, they've been patient. But like I said, this quality of time I'm putting in her. So I'm going to go back to work that shoulder now. Right now I'm going to do it on a loose rein. Might get in her way a little bit. But I want her to be able to do everything, however I'm riding. Right there, she tries to walk up, so I'm going to pick up my off rein a little bit, block her way, and get her to move off that rein. All right, there, she kicked out. So I'm leave my spur on her. I'm just rolling my spur, I'm not gigging her. Right there. Now I can, if I use my dressage whip, I'll use my calf. And if she don't move off of it, I can just tap like that. See how you notice she moved off of it. This is pretty, you know, this is the same video actually as all the other ones. It's just more finesse to it. I'm expecting more out of her. She's not allowed to stop. When she poops, she can move. So now, see, I'm working on that softness. I want that softness. Right there, I went to my direct rein a little bit because she didn't go on that off rein. I'm using my calf, my leg. I'm going to exaggerate my off rein here. But if you watch my off rein, when I'm neck reining her, I'm not doing this. Where I see so many people do that. Oh, my horse ain't moving. I want my horse to just, on a loose off rein, just move off like that. I want to just touch that neck, just like that. I got probably 20 rides on her maybe altogether. I don't know if I got that many, do I? In the good days I did have, I started working her twice a day, but this is all I concentrate on. I want a horse soft that I control their feet. I get her where I can soft and control her feet like that for how good she's doing right now. I got a safe horse. And it's not going to be no biggie to put her on the trail. And I'll start working her with other horses here probably next week, so she gets used to being in horse with arena. But this is an Andulasian mare, filly. So, I want to, at the end of the day, I want both worlds. If I want to heat her up and gather her up, make her look pretty, I want to be able to do that. But I want the reason I haven't done a lot of canter work with her because she's an Andulasian. But when I do this, I want her to lower that head and go soft. Right after I got her all up in the bridle and everything. But if I loosen my reins, I want her to go soft and match the way I'm riding. I'm not gonna match the way she moves. I want to match, like I said, I want her to match me. So we're just move that hip a little bit. I'm just gonna let her go out now. A little bit of canter work. Just let her move. Right now, I'm not too concerned if she's on the correct lead. I can worry about that later. I just want her to move forward. Now I might grab her a little bit here, get her on the bit bridle. Right there she went. She did nice. Grab her again. Gets in a little hurry, I'll check her right there. And bring her down to a stop and back. Now before that, I gave her a few tries, but she started speeding her lope up, so that's why I checked her. But I just checked her, and she felt like she came down a little bit, so I released. Now, if she started moving faster again, I would have checked her and release as soon as I felt that give. There's still pressure release. But that's our first real canter, so I am tickled. But it goes back to me spending time getting control of this horse's feet. So now I just loped her, I'm going to let her walk it out. I'm not going to grab her face. Right there, pick up one rein, get in her way, she stopped, she slowed, pick up one rein. See, I'm not using, right there, I'm not using two hands, I'm using that one rein right there. I'm gonna pick up, she transitions down, and then we walk. I'm saving this horse's mouth. So when I grab with two hands, I want her to think that's stop. So I was going to get one lap and work on her lope this way, her canter. But since she tried it right there, I'm not going to let her. I'm going to just walk it out. Everything I do has got to be my idea, not hers. Right there, she picked up. I'm going to grab and release. As soon as I feel that transition down, I'm going to release. I might pick up this side once, you know, alternate it. Because if I hold onto her with both hands, some horses get a tendency to get more hyped up because they don't feel like they got an avenue of escape. But this way, just doing one hand, and like I said, as soon as I feel that transition down, I let go. Like I said, this is a pretty cut and dry moment. Get her over here by the rail. And just walk. So, no matter what it takes, until she can walk around this arena one time, I'm not going to go speed her up. And this is where people get lazy. But you know, somebody asked me how long it takes to train a horse. This is how long it takes. I mean, I've had some horses and I ain't halter broke in 20 minutes. I have them in the woods. And I have some horses, it'll be 2 months before I even think about that. There, now we got a complete lap. Had a walk, so now we're going to go into a trot. Same thing, I'm going to let her have her head a little bit. I'm going to grab her face a little bit, have her come to my hands, get in that bridle. Right there, she's trying to tip that nose up. Right there, she got on it, so I let her go. Now what I'm going to do here in a second, quit riding, ask for a stop. Now I'm going to lope this way. So what I will do, add a walk. And with that lead foot out there, we'll move that hip a little bit. Now we're going to trot. Now I'm going to push, give her a little bit of leg. Squeezing her, squeeze, squeeze. And ass. Now with me getting that lead foot out there, she's more prone on setting her up to be on that correct lead and a lope. Now, once she gets used to me using that outside rein to rate her speed, like right now, I'm gonna hold it. She came down, oh, right there when I was coming down that rail. She get a little fast, so I'm gonna teach her just like a trot. I'm gonna pick up this outside rein, hold it. She transitions down, then we'll release. And if she transitions down to a trot, at first, that's fine. But I'll break it up. I'm not going to just say, well, today I'm working on my loping. No, we go through the whole thing. And me being so picky about controlling the horse's feet. Move that shoulder over. Look the direction I want to go. Move that shoulder over. Now right now I'm just rolling that spur on her. Right there. Now I might move that, get back there, move that hip. Get back over here and move her other hip. Now you notice right there when I looked at that hip moved. If I pick up my head and look different direction, the horse is going different direction. I look at the hip moved. If I look that direction, that's how much your body comes into play. I mean, just the direction, you know, me changing where I'm looking is setting up what I'm doing. That's where so many people have trouble. They're trying to do a side pass and they're looking at this horse like, why in the hell ain't you going? Well, the horse, they got the horse blocked off with their hips. Same way if they move that hip, they wonder why the horse, you know, they got the nose picked up and leg on them and they're doing this number. Of course, she's, you know, I just automatically do it, so I can't do it wrong. But if I'm going to try to do it wrong. If I'm going to say, I want you to move your hip, I want to move your hip, I want to move your hip. See, she's not doing pretty because she don't know, you know, my weight's telling her one thing. The key thing is softness. Take it one step at a time. Don't worry about the, you know, what everybody else is saying. Well, you've been riding your horse this long, so you should be loping. But on the flip side, don't use that for excuse. You know, like right now, I had control of this horse's body. I can move that shoulder nicely. I got control of her face at a walk, trot. So yes, that's my indicators when I step it up. So yes, when you know when to step it up, like I said, grab her face at a walk, trot, and they're soft, and you control their feet, then it's time to step it up. Let's keep your, you know, I want to set y'all up to succeed. And right there, I looked around the corner. Because if you really watch me ride most of the time when I'm not thinking about what to say to y'all, like right there, I looked. And right there she picked up, so I'll go pick. So I look this direction. I'm going to help her, support her a little bit, and her go that direction. You know, this is a little fun exercise y'all can do. I look at this direction, I'm going to go that direction. And right now when I'm riding on loose rein, I'm going to use as little aids as possible. So I can look, and if I look towards the camera, I expect her to do that, just to that corner. You know, this is as close as real time with this horse I'm filming. And you see what you can get done. But number one, pick your battles. Number one, don't have a battle. And truly get control of the horse's feet. And get them truly soft to the bit. Once you get them soft to that bit, that opens a whole door to you. And I don't mean, okay, just gave it to me, I gotta give it back. That doesn't make a horse soft. Like with her, I grab that mouth. That's getting where I want her. She's not pulling on my hands. She's sticking that head. And right there, I can't ask for no better amount of time I'm riding her. But you know, make it fun like I'm doing with her. you know, I'm looking in different directions and having her to go that direction. And I'm only using as little aids as possible. So I don't want her completely dependent on me. I want her to start thinking too. You got to find, like everything, find that balance, that yin and yang thing going on. But because I want, eventually down the road, I want me to ride this horse and do all kinds of things, a true rollback and everything, without anybody seeing me cueing her. That's when I got her supreme. So that's pretty cut and dry with her this week. Next time we film her, I'll be upping it up. I'll work a little bit more on the rollbacks, and once I get it where you can see it, I'll let her fall apart and then start working her more off of her hind end a little quicker. But you know, she's less 3-year-old. That's another reason I want to take it slow. I want this horse to stay sound. Oh, eventually I like to get this horse spinning and sliding and everything, but I want this horse to be able to do it 10 years down the road without any lameness problems. So this is pretty easy, but I think y'all got a lot out of it, I hope. So as I always say, be true to the horse, they'll be true to you. To my kids, grandkids, special person out there, Washtele K, God bless them, take care.